I'm alive. I'm alive. That's weird. The hell. Hey, appreciate the thumbs up already, even though things are not going thumbs uppy right now. There we go. Whoever's here, hey. Thanks for spending your 4th of July with me, at least for a little bit. If I look tired, it's because I am. It's been a long, rough week. Don't be shy. Jump right in and talk. I am. I don't know if it's entertaining just sitting and watch me talk to myself while I'm looking at you. I ran one person off. Deuces. See ya. Wouldn't want to be you. Nobody wants to talk to Bob. Man, I am sleepy. Maybe y'all can watch me nap. That'll be fun. Especially if I start talking. Wow, I'm running them off quick. They must have been looking for that sleight of hand magic. My chair is dying. It's been dying. Are we going to have interesting conversations, or is it just going to be me sitting here running people off? Came here looking for sleight of hand magic. I'm making this coffee disappear. And viewers. It's hard enough when I'm talking. I don't understand how people just do nothing in their live streams where they just sit there and look, or have one of them dumbass signs up. This is a free space. Share what you want. I don't know how they get viewers. Maybe I should try that. I'll just get a little sign. Let's see. Well, that's not it. I'll get me a little sign to hold up. This is a free space. Say whatever you want. Nobody's going to talk. I wonder if they expect me to do shit. Me read Christmas cards? That'd be different. I just sat here reading Christmas cards for 2 hours. Okay. Thanks for watching, Mom. But you've seen me drink coffee plenty of times, so that won't be interesting. This shirt looks like it's way too big for me. I think it's falling off of me. See how long it takes me to run somebody else off. That's not my goal, by the way. It's not to run people off, but I know we're not chatting much because I'm guzzling up my coffee. Kind of have to so I don't fall asleep. Huh. It's kind of sad. 4 minutes in and nobody said shit. Well, my mom did, but you can't read that. I read it. If a content creator falls asleep on camera and no one's there to watch it, is he really asleep? Wish I could sit this far back. I can read the screen better. And I think the color looks better. Somebody talk. Oh, shit. I messed up the screen. I guess nobody's going to talk. Oh, how sad. Ugh. There, I got the color back. It's magical. And it doesn't bother me talking to myself. I talk to myself all the time. All the time. I enjoy my own company. I almost never argue with myself. It looks like I'm shrinking. Maybe my camera's tilted up. There, now I don't look like I'm shrinking. Oh boy. There, you got to see some magic. On-air camera adjustment. Anybody need any questions answered? Got any questions for me? Want to know my opinion on something? So I can upset somebody? Yep, ran somebody off. They're like, I don't want to be upset. He seems like a mean guy. We're not talking. We're just sitting here watching. That's a lot of fun. I'm running everybody off. I wonder what they think I'm going to do. I should just get my guitar and play guitar for myself. Well, and you, Mom. I wonder if I'm allowed to like cuss and stuff when nobody's here. I can just say whatever I want. I mean, there's nobody for them to show commercials to. But think my friends from other countries would be here to watch because I don't think they celebrate the 4th of July in other countries. Surely not my friends from the UK. They most definitely don't celebrate the 4th of July. Maybe I should try that napping and see if people just start showing up watching. Yeah, it's kind of garbage today. Might not be here very long. People don't show up and talk. I don't know what the hell they thought. Oh, I must drop an F-bomb. Well, they thought I was going to do. That's kind of boring. We all live down in a yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. A yellow submarine. Don't know why nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. Nobody's talking. Well, it says people are here. I don't do sleight of hand magic, so if that's what you're looking for. Bye. Normally we just talk here about whatever, all sorts of stuff. But today I'm running them off. Looking for one of them sissy ass live streams. Everybody's okay here. Tell you what, got some popsicle. Oh. Y'all keep coming back. I wonder if it's the same people keep coming back going, damn, he's still there? We just come and look for a few minutes. We don't say anything, and he just stays. And? Well, they don't even say anything. They don't even ask, hey, what do you do here? They just watch for a few minutes and then leave. Welcome to the coffee drinking live stream. That's only for the first quarter of it. The next half of the live stream is me drinking water, ice water. Fun times. Tell your friends. Get the t-shirt. I do have a couple of t-shirts to give away. Oh shit, my color messed up. There. Well, I guess we'll just sit here and watch together. See if this guy has a meltdown. Might have a meltdown. I might just kick back, play my guitar, and ignore y'all too. If you got any musical questions, feel free to ask. Comedy questions, movie questions, tough questions your parents never told you or answered. Who would have thunk a 4th of July live stream would be sucking like this? Not I. I figure most people didn't have to go to work today. I also find it weird that people go to live streams, they don't participate, and then they'll go tell their friends, that live stream sucked. Show you how to play a D chord on guitar, or a G, or an A, or another A, or a D sus4, or an open G. Or how to play my Coke can scale. Call it the Coke can scale because I learned how to play it on a Coke can. Practice it on a 2-hour bus ride. It's actually a jazz scale that I play backwards because the notes are actually ascending as you're descending on the strings, and it doesn't sound right to me. So I play it backwards so that the notes descend along with the strings. I know, fascinating. Do, 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 do. You can even ask the questions y'all are afraid to ask. That you were afraid to ask mommy, daddy? I'll tell you. No, babies do not come from storks. There's not even any asshole comments. Sometimes when it's slow like this, people say ugly things. I'm not even getting that. That's pretty lame. This may become the napping stream. I'm almost done with my 2 cups of coffee. And no one's talking. Want to see my mouse? There's my mouse. Oh, I guess the color is better if I sit up. Huh, that's weird. That's my mouse. Here's my glasses I'm supposed to be wearing. That's why I'm squinting. I can read better. Not that y'all are talking. Here's a pen that I made. I know, I'm really good. The other pen, this is the mess up pen. The other one went to Ted Nugent. He lives that way. Oh, wait. On camera, it looks like I'm pointing towards Austin. So I have to point this way. He lives that way towards Waco. Not too far away from me. And I had the letter that he wrote me thanking me for the pen right up there. I know, right? Fascinating. Got a piece of petrified wood. Huh? I have all sorts of shit in here. It's amazing. My little Lego dude. I know. My titanium wedding ring, because I kept breaking all the other ones playing golf. So unless you have a titanium ring, if you're going to play golf, take your rings off. Because wives don't like when you pop diamonds out of your rings on the golf course and you can't find them. Boy, that Bob guy sure is full of information. Not much of it's useful, but boy, does he know a lot of shit. Maybe it'll be beneficial to all of us if y'all take a nap too. That way I still get credit for people watching my live stream because YouTube doesn't know if you're awake. Damn. I drank all my coffee in 15 minutes. Look at me. Brandy, what's up, buddy? I'm glad you showed up. Nobody else was talking. How are you doing today? Hey, I know in the UK, y'all most likely do not celebrate the 4th of July like we do here. Do you have like some sort of, boy, that sucked kind of thing? But I know most other countries do like Halloween, that kind of stuff. Not bad. Oh, maybe. You're here. I know my mom's watching and you're here, so that's a large portion of it. Temperature sucks outside today. Here. It's supposed to be over 100. I think like 102. Huh. Used to, my computer told me the temperature. The last Windows update, it doesn't tell me the temperature anymore. So what are you up to today, Brandy? Oh, we've got Easter Sunday. We've got that. Halloween, that's about it. What about Christmas? Y'all have Christmas and New Year's. Here we got way too many holidays. I mean, if I got all of them off from work with pay, I would be okay with it. Keith, what's up, buddy? It is Thursday, and you made it. So you, Brandy, and my mom are here. There's a few other people, but they're not talking. They're just watching. I was just being silly, Brandy. It is a given. I know y'all celebrate Christmas. Oh, it's currently 97 degrees outside, but it feels like it's 104. I hate that the weatherman does that. If it feels like it's 104, just say it's 104. Don't say it doesn't make it feel any better. It's 94, but it feels 104. Yeah, I was just being silly, Brandy. Now, one thing I think all other countries should have is like Germany. We should all have like an Oktoberfest. I think that would be dope. Yeah, earlier I was running them off pretty quick. Yeah, just pop up a big ass tent, have big old beers being hauled around. Yeah, buddy. Sure glad y'all showed up. Because now, even if nobody else shows up, at least I got you two to talk to. My mom can listen and she'll text me. So 3 people to talk to. And I ran somebody out there like, why does he talk shit about us? God, I just want to watch. Okay, Napoleon Dynamite, just watch. I'm waiting for her to text me and tell me her response to you, Brandy. I know she'll respond. Ran another person off. Look at me. I should call this like the runoff thing. Wisconsin. Oh no, that's not what that was. Well, that makes sense. I guess doing it last Saturday, right before October, that makes sense. Brandy, my mom said, "Hi, Brandy, Bob's friend." All right, let me see if I can set a new record for how quick I run somebody off without trying. I mean, can you imagine how fast I could run people off if I actually tried? It's like when I make people mad. I'm not trying to make people mad, not normally. Only if they've made me mad. Then I try to piss people off. The hell was that? Huh. I just had some big notification pop up on that screen. I don't even know what it said. Maybe it's an alert. Danger, Will Robinson, you are in trouble. Have y'all done anything cool this week? Brandy or Keith? I've been working like a dog. Well, I think that's an odd saying, working like a dog. Yeah, both those songs were good, really good. I like the Bright Ear one better, but yes, they were both really good. Bright Ear kicks ass. I got another one coming up next week. It's called The Cult, or just called Cult. So there'll be another one from Bright Ear next week. I actually have another warning scheduled for next week as well. But yeah, those are really good. I've got 3 shot. I got 1 edited before I ran out of time. Work ran later than I expected it to, so I didn't get as much time. But I've got 3 shot for today, 1 edited to upload. I got Hagening ready to go, and then Atlantic Rhythm section and Bandmade. The Bandmade, I guess, is just a clip from some anime movie because it's a minute and 45 seconds long. It's good, but Hagening fans, if they watch my reaction, they're gonna be mad. I saw he released a new one, but no, I did not watch it yet. I do like him a lot. I wish he released more. This damn shirt falling off me. Is it any good, Keith? Don't have to tell me about it. Just, did you like it? Woohoo! Commercials for one of the 3 of you. New Trojan condoms, ribbed for her pleasure. Or you can turn them inside out and they'll be ribbed for your pleasure. Oh, it hasn't shown yet. It's just told me one's coming. I hope he does. There for a while, I had quite a bit to react to, and then he got really sporadic. After he did that one, was a big flop for me. The one with the video shoot that went wrong. It was intentional. A bigger budget video that he did instead of his normal shit where he's just walking. I like those, where he doesn't waste a lot of time and money. Okay, cool. I mean, if you're going to spend money shooting, all right, one of you got the video, or one of you got a commercial right now. We went to a good baseball game Tuesday. Final was 1-0. They actually played really well. I didn't even think about that, but that would have been odd. I think that'd be a good commercial. I actually wrote a condom commercial that I thought was great. Apparently none of the condoms agreed with me. Oh, I picked the wrong topic. I ran someone off. We're out of here, mister. Warfare commercial. Are they promoting warfare? Or is that a game? Let's hope it's a game. That'd be weird. Coming soon to a town near you. Oh. Yeah. Probably do need. Man, I should not have worn this shirt. I can't believe the way this thing's all stretched out like that. I wasn't that fat when I bought it. Looks like it, though. Wayfair. Oh, okay. That's better. Well, eh. Hello, new people that just showed up. Just jump right in. We talk about pretty much whatever. If I don't respond to it, YouTube won't let me because then it affects my commercials. But just jump in. We talk about everything. Movies, music, opinions. Yeah. Definitely more interesting. And don't ask my opinion if you get your feelings hurt easily. I tend to hurt people's feelings. If you're new and don't know me. Once you're acclimated, you realize I am a delight. I wonder if that's the same person that keeps coming in, dropping out, going, damn it, he's still there. Damn it. Why does the YouTube keep telling me to come here? I don't want to go see that guy. God. I always imagine people like that with a Napoleon Dynamite kind of voice. Oh, I ran another one off. Napoleon Dynamite's cousin. Oh, God. I certainly am. I was gonna say I even have a t-shirt that says that. They make it look way more fun on the commercial. What? Wayfair or Warfare? It's not all it's stacked up to be. Especially if you don't have pew-pews. I think it's funny how many people do not realize that the Guns N' Roses part is written in the back of a bullet, an unfired bullet. Weird that people don't get that. Y'all can't see my new earrings really good, but I got new earrings. I got 3 new pairs. These are little nitrous gauges. Looks like the nitrous is up. Anyways, enough about my jewelry. I gotta get me a new thing for my necklace. Yeah, I think so. My other ones are full moons, and then I got the yin yang thing. I decided to quit wearing the hoops for a little while, even though that's kind of my trademark. It's what most people know me by. Oh, way, oh, way, oh. So anybody got anything interesting to talk about? That you think's interesting? It was so much cooler in here earlier when I was shooting videos. I actually left the vent somewhat open so I can get air in here today. As you should. They're both awesome bands. Especially Aldi. You would think they would have more of a, I mean, I know they do over there, but I mean worldwide, that they would have a better following. They kick ass. So does Rolling Quartz. To be honest, your week has been pretty boring. Oh, sad face. Mine's been super busy. We went to the game Tuesday. We didn't get home till 11 something. So I only got 3 hours sleep. I got in bed at 11:30, had to get up at 2:30 to get ready for work. I got 3 hours sleep. That kicked my ass. Then I had to go trim trees for one of my mom's neighbors. Uh, I do like a few Pantera songs. I'm not a big Pantera fan. I met them way a long time ago. We got in an argument. It didn't go well, but it was before they were the Pantera that we know. That was a long time. It was a short meeting. Yes, in this heat, when people are paying me, I overcome the heat, or I will get through the heat. I'm not a big fan of heat. Yeah, I like Walk. Cowboys from Hell is one of my all-time favorite songs. Um, and what's that other song? I'm trying to remember the other song. There's another song that I really like. I think it's off the same album. Shit, I can't think of the song. It'll probably come to me afterwards. Band I really like that I almost never meet anybody else I like. I really liked the Little River Band. Lonesome Loser is one of my all-time favorite songs. I very rarely meet anybody that likes them. I can't remember if I told you all this. There's a band out of Canada. They're called Kick Axe. I had met them and they wanted to take me on tour with them because they thought I was really funny. But due to my Girl Scout cookie habit, their manager said, no, Cemetery Gate. Thank you. But due to my Girl Scout cookie addiction, their manager said no. It's probably been like 15 years ago now. I actually interacted with the bassist online. What's up, Low Spec? Happy 4th to you too, buddy. He swears he remembers me. I don't know, that was a long time ago. I was one of only 2 guys invited to the after party. And I'm not sure if that was because I was holding or really because they thought I was that funny. But they were really cool. They really liked me because of how funny I was. For the record, none of them partook in any of my party favors that I had. They just drank. But I had quality Girl Scout cookies. I know nobody's saying anything, so none of y'all like Little River Band either? Or none of you even know who they are? Like April Wine, too. They're out of Canada. Trying to think of bands that not a lot of people talk about. I liked Saxon for a hot minute. Like Denim and Leather. Oh. I can tell them that, Mom. I got... Oh, yay, somebody else heard about them. I got recognized at the baseball game the other night. And it's kind of weird because the guy didn't say anything until he was walking away. I held the door open. And when he came out, he said, "Thanks, Bob." And he just kept going. So he has to know me from social media. I don't know him in real life. I didn't recognize him. I really like when people meet me in person and they don't know my real name. They just know my stage name, my professional name. Because I get quite often, "You're Bob Sixx." I know. My hair's looking weird today. Let's see. So Little River Band, April Wine, Saxon. I like MSG a lot. It used to be Mike, what is it, Macaulay Shanker Group? I do wear a name tag at work, but it just says Bob. But the people at work that know me from YouTube know me from YouTube because when they got hired, they're like, "Oh, yeah." There's 3 or 4 people at work that knew me before they started working there. But yeah, my name tag at work just says Bob. It doesn't have a last name on it. One of my favorites was a guy who asked his trainer, he's like, "Is that guy a YouTuber? I think I know him." So his trainer came and goes, "Hey, aren't you on YouTube?" I said, "Yeah." And he asked me my channel name. So I told him, and that guy was like, "I knew that was him. I've been watching him since way back with Juice World videos." It happens sometimes at the parts store, sometimes at Walmart, restaurants. Ballroom Blitz, I love that song. Originally done by Sweet, but Crocus did I think it was Sweet, right? Ballroom Blitz was by Sweet. I know Crocus' version kicked ass. I thought they did a really good job of that. It was on the, what was that, Screaming in the Night, was it? Or Headhunters. Screaming in the Night was on Headhunters, I believe. I've always liked that song. Yay! Woohoo! What a memory. Yeah, I can tell y'all the song that I reacted to today from an Atlantic Rhythm section, song called Homesick. And right after, well, as soon as it started, I was like, that kind of sounds familiar. Uh, I had never heard their, even though it's their song, it's their original song. I'd never heard their version. Travis Tritt did that, a cover of it, and I've always liked the song. Their versions, I mean, their version is their song. He stayed pretty close to the original. Obviously, better recording techniques, but Dwight Yoakam's been popping up a lot on my TikTok. I really like Dwight Yoakam. I know a lot of people that say that they don't like him, but I do. So does James Hetfield from Metallica. He's a big Dwight Yoakam fan. Hopefully he does. Uh, I have done comparison videos with the original and the covers. Pissed a lot of people off, but I haven't done that in a while. I should do that. Yeah, because Come On Feel the Noise is actually a Slade song. They did another Slade song as well. Was it Mama We're All Crazy? Isn't that a Slade song? Chris, what is up, buddy? Hey, your picture's gone. It's just the letter C now. Unless somebody is posing to be my actual real life friend, Chris. Yeah, Mama, we're all crazy now. See? Man, my memory's firing good today. Ask me some shit. Let's get on it. Man. Bob's on fire. Got my jazz hands. How you doing, Chris? You must be driving home from work. Oh, no, wait. Your other job would be closed today. I would assume. Seems like a lot of... I went to work this morning not even thinking about it being the 4th. I was like, wow, nobody's showing up. It's 4th of July. Nobody's here. I celebrated by going to work. Actually, we're going to do something later. Just got home. Super cool, super cool. Oh, okay. No, Brandy, in this case, because I messaged the owner after I realized, and I told him since I came in on my own, I was not doing that holiday because that's not right. If he asked me to come in, then I would want overtime or time and a half. Oh, okay. The first Darren, and I thought they did really good replacing him. There was Dick York. I think Dick York was the first Darren, and then Dick Sargent replaced him, or I've got that backwards. But I thought it was weird that they looked so much alike, and they were both named Dick, just different last names. And YouTube, I am saying someone's name. I'm not talking about the eggplant. So do not try to hem me up. Man, TikTok has been hammering me rough. I've won 4 out of 5 disputes so far. So did you have to Google that? Yeah. I have to say that in certain jokes when I do them on TikTok. I feel so stupid, but I guess it kind of adds a different dimension to the joke. Like I do a joke about why do guys lie about the size, and I have to say the size of their eggplant. That's the only way TikTok will let me tell that joke. Was I right, Keith? Dick York was the first one, and then Dick Sargent replaced him because Dick York became addicted to pain pills because he had a back problem. Man, I like trivia, so y'all can fire away at some trivia stuff. I'm really good at name that tune, but since I can't hear y'all, that wouldn't really work out real well. I got a $10 tip from a lady when I was a nightclub DJ because she goes, I want to hear this country song, and all I know is it says Red, Red Rose in it. I am. I'm really good at this. But I kept singing the line Red, Red Rose over and over, and I got it. And when I played it, to her credit, she came back up and tipped me. It's a song by Restless Heart called The Bluest Eyes in Texas. I believe that was the song. I'm not going to sit here and sing it until I remember. All right. Anybody else want to try their luck? Not like you win a prize, not like I'm winning a prize. I just like being right that much. Oh, I thought my wall was shaking. It's my camera that I was shaking. I was bouncing my foot up and down. Earthquake. Ah! What? Did Don Dokken of Dokken sing on the Scorpions Black album? Why, yes, he did. He's credited with backup vocals, even though he was hired to sing the lead vocals because Klaus Meine had his vocal cords operated on. They didn't think he was going to be able to come back and do it, but he did, to his credit. So Don Dokken is credited with backing vocals on the Blackout album. What? Who was Don Dokken's roommate for a while? Well, yes, it was Mick Mars of Motley Crue. Did Slash audition for Poison but turn it down because he didn't want to wear makeup? Why, yes, he did. Oh, you didn't know that? I'm spilling knowledge here. Yeah, that was an old. Well, it wasn't even a trivia question. I had read it in a magazine. And I went and checked the album to make sure. But yeah, and then I've recently seen him talk about it. He's also like a third degree or third Dan black belt in martial arts. He's also one of the biggest pricks you'll ever meet. Not eggplant personality. Three of the best guitarists in the world that you never hear about by anyone outside of rock and roll. By people in rock and roll, they'll only name rock guitarists, even though Jerry Reed, Roy Clark, and Glenn Campbell are three of the best, bar none. Jimi Hendrix will even tell you that. Well, he can't tell you now. Well, if he did tell you, you probably couldn't hear him. Oh, yeah. Kiss's Rock and Roll All Night was originally entitled You Drive Us Wild. That is correct. All right, another commercial. I don't know if it's going to be condom commercials, but make sure you watch. Yeah, Roy Clark. And if you watch videos of any of those three guys, Jerry Reed, Roy Clark, or Glenn Campbell, you know how well they know their instruments. Yeah. And the thing about Roy Clark is he has short, fat sausage fingers, but holy shit, does that guy know guitar. You can find him on YouTube. Just the talent, and they make it look effortless. Hey, Deidre, I ain't seen you in a whole minute. Welcome. Hope you're having a good 4th. Thanks for coming here and hanging out with us for a few. Yeah, Glenn Campbell was a big studio musician as well. So he's played on a lot of shit. All right. Make sure you watch that commercial so I get my 0.003 cents. Oops, I went the wrong way. 0.003 cents. I got to remember this is backwards. This is actually my right hand. All right. Anybody got any more trivia, or do I have to keep making up shit to tell y'all? Oh, I almost missed my mom say something. Do any of y'all know Dwayne Eddy or Chet Atkins? My dad was a big Dwayne Eddy fan. Bow, bow. Oh, absolutely. Roy Clark, not only was a phenomenal guitar player, 2 commercials. Whoa. So that's 0.006 cents. 6 cent. All right. Giggity, giggity, goo. Yeah, Roy Clark, he's so good on the instrument that he does. If you've not seen him do Johnny Cash's Folsom Prison Blues, look it up here on YouTube and watch how talented that guy is. And he's funny, or was funny. Yeah, Keith's going to win this week. But yeah, so That's the other way you know how good these guys were, is they didn't have to sit there watching. Roy does all sorts of silly shit. And he wasn't just a good guitar player. He's also played the banjo really well, too. But yeah, Jerry Reed's playing is just legendary. And Glenn Campbell's. Everybody knows. I ran 2 people off. They must not be big fans. They're like, is that all that guy's going to talk about? No. I'll talk about whatever y'all want to talk about. I have to censor some of it, like I have to say eggplant. I really should, because with what lawyers charge, I should get paid double. But they might find a way to charge me. I better not do that. Here's something a lot of people don't. Willie Nelson has played on enough albums that if you laid the albums side by side, supposedly they'll stretch across the entire state of Texas. It's not just his albums, the other albums he's played on, written songs for, all that kind of stuff. Every album that he's been on, they said, will stretch across the entire state of Texas, which is really wide, because Texas is wider than the eastern seaboard. Boom. I think I already told you all that. Probably knew that, but it fit into what I was talking about. Oh, here's one for you. Since y'all asked me questions, I know the answer to this, and somebody just asked me, do you know, that is pretty big, do you know what the State Farm, Brandy, you might not know this. I don't know if they play our jingles over there or not, but what the Dr. Pepper song and the State Farm jingle, the old Dr. Pepper song, I'm a pepper, he's a pepper, she's a pepper, wouldn't you like to be a pepper, to be a pepper, drink Dr. Pepper? That song, and like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. You know what those 2 songs have in common? I'll give you a hint. They were written by the same person, but who is that person? Oh, well, they won't know about that, Mom, but that's interesting to me. And don't Google it. You have to know it off the top of your head. No. Mark Matthews, what is up, buddy? Oh, wow. That's cool. I've always liked Glenn Campbell. Here's a little trivia for you that nobody asked. My brother used to sing Rhinestone Cowboy when he was taking a dump. Really loud. Good to see you, Mark. I was hoping you'd show up. I mean, there's no school today. Yeah, I kind of figured that would be the only jingle that would make it outside of the U.S. Are you ready? I already told you they were written by the same guy. Ironically, one of his biggest hits, he didn't write. Even though in the song he says, I write the songs that make the whole world sing. That's right. Barry Manilow was a big jingle writer. Some of the biggest jingles we know from the 70s were written by Barry Manilow. Jingle writing is actually a big, very competitive thing with musicians, because that's a sweet gig to get. But yeah, Barry wrote both of those. Oh yeah, I didn't think about that, about summer school. I never went to summer school, so I actually asked to go once. You don't know who Barry Manilow is? Mark, come on, buddy. Come on. At the Copacabana. Music and passion is always in fashion at the Copa. Don't fall in love. Or, oh, Mandy. And Mark, let me down not knowing who Barry Manilow is. You're old enough. You have to know, even on accident, even if you've seen her even once. Saying you don't know who Barry Manilow is like saying you don't know who Liberace is or Air Supply or... Oh, okay. I've heard, and I don't know that I've heard Carly confirm it. Shit, I can see his stupid face. I'm trying to remember his stupid name. He's an actor. Shit, he played in the Dick Tracy. Warren Beatty. There you go. Brandy got it. I could see his face. I couldn't get his name. Yes, that's who I've heard it's about. It seems like I may have heard her confirm that, but I'm not 100% positive. Speaking of that, and earlier I was talking about bands not a lot of people know. There's a band called Rough Cut. They did Another Piece of My Heart. Faster Pussycat covered You're So Vain. I always say that she wrote that song about me. I'll say when I sing the song, I actually sing it, I'm so vain. What's up, LA? It is going good now. We're having a good time. It started off really slow, but we're having good conversations now. We're doing a bunch of trivia shit right now, asking a bunch of shit. I love trivia. Talking about music, all that kind of stuff. Usual stuff, but it's going really good right now. How are you doing? Oh, you're a dude. I can't say that like that to you. That's weird. The Joey Tribbiani way of saying it. You don't say that to dudes, unless you're a chick. Boy, I'm running somebody off now. Oh my God, what is he talking about? Oh, speaking of heart, did you know that Ann has cancer? They just canceled the rest of the tour so that she can take her chemo treatments. You like Mickey Mouse voice? I do Mickey Mouse pretty good. I do Mickey Mouse and Goofy. I saw Faster Pussycat when they opened for Kiss on the Hot in the Shade tour along with Slaughter. Have I checked out your short film? I have not. I can't even lie. If you can, dude, send me a link for it. That way I don't forget. I'll know. I feel bad, especially since I'm supposed to have checked it out, and I have not. So I can't even lie because I would say something to you. So send me a link, please, so that I can check it out. That way I won't forget because it'll pop up. I get a phone notification when I get messages. So if you'd please do that, that'd be great. I hope you caught all that. Did you want to say it like Mickey Mouse? Hey, if you could send me a link, that'd be great, pal. That way I can go check it out. Hey, I've already run 3 people off. Is it the Mickey Mouse voice? Is that why throwing people off? I mean, I could do my Goofy voice. Gars, Minnie, you sure do know how to suck a beater. No wonder Mickey talks that way. Well, I ran 2 more people off. Look at me, I'm kicking ass. Hopefully it's not the talkers that are leaving, it's the people that were just watching. Otherwise, I have to go back to just talking to myself. Yeah, see? Or did it chat freeze? What happened? Why is nobody talking now? Right, said Fred, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. So sexy, it hurts. I've tried to get into that, LA. I actually have quite a few voices that I do. I've tried to get into that. It's really hard to get into, first off. But the people that are in the know, they don't really want to help you. Oh, I talk to myself all the time, Mark. I was talking to myself for the first 17 minutes of this live stream. But LA, I've tried, and there's a lot of people who go, yeah, we can help you get in, but then they just want to charge you, and then they make sure they stress, there's no guarantee. It's a tough thing to get into. So I keep hoping one day the right person will see me and go, oh, I need your voice, man. I'd be like, no way. In my stand-up, I also do an impression of Forrest Gump getting caught. Just in case YouTube's watching, I don't want to mess up my commercial, my ad revenue. Hey, dude, do you have my email? If you have my email, email me. That way you ain't having to put it out in Front Street for everybody to see and get, hey, pick me. If you don't have my email, I wrote it out so it doesn't do anything weird. Message me right there. How about audiobooks? I looked into that. I actually applied to one for doing audiobooks. Hey, Terry. I filled out an application to do audiobooks and I never got called back. They didn't ask me to do a voice because if they're interested, they'll send you and they have you do a reading. But nobody ever messaged me back to do the reading. So, but yeah, I have a pretty good reading voice and I'm a good reader. I'm not that guy that goes, see the cat in the tree. Well, Pilgrim, and then you shoot him down. Pew, 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 pew. Oh. Can I do a creepy clown voice? I'm pretty sure. I used to be able to do Pennywise. I could brush up on that. I'm really good once I hear them. I'm sure that I could do that. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. All right, let me see if I can do that. I used to do Winnie the Pooh for my daughter when she was little. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get because I'm on the spot and I haven't done it. My daughter's almost 30 years old, so I haven't done it in a whole minute. Oh! I have a rumbling. No, I can't get it right now. I have to be warmed up. It's like with singing. I can't just jump into it. Well, I can do some country and some voices, but if you need Winnie the Pooh, I can do Winnie the Pooh. I just can't do it right this second. I can do Forrest Gump. Oh, I already told you that. I did Forrest Gump. Did that my stand-up. A lot of people thought that was weird. But yeah, I could definitely pretty much do any voice you want. Pretty much. Especially if I hear it and I can run along with it. Because I do a lot of voices by myself. I still want to record. I want to do a recording of Two Live Crew's Me So Horny, but sing it like Mickey Mouse. I think that'd be funny. I sing that a lot at work when no one's around me. Oh, no, not on TikTok. Me and TikTok have been having it out quite a bit lately. I have to censor my jokes way too much on TikTok. Oh, yeah, I can do that. I use, what was that other guy? Was it Teddy Ruxpin or Paddington Bear? I used to do one of them too. The ones I don't use a whole lot. I don't use a whole lot. Those kind of fade back, but they come back really quick. It's like when I play a song on guitar that I haven't played in forever. A little rough start, it'll come back. But yeah, message me, tell me what you want. If you want me to read, send me whatever you want me to say. And I'll send you several copies or several versions so you can pick or go, well, that's almost it, but not quite. Do that. It's weird because that monitor is behind. What y'all are seeing is behind. So I do this, and then all of a sudden out the corner of my eye, I'll see on that monitor me do that. That's the way you're supposed to do. You're not supposed to do one take and go, well, there you go. Can I do Babaloo from the Jungle Book? Babaloo's the big blue bear, right? Or the big bear, not blue bear. Where the fuck? Where? Oh, that just jumped right out of there. Yeah. Is it the big bear that hung out with the kid, or is it the kid? Oh, I'm good at doing that, having conversations with myself. Since I talk to myself all the time, I'm good at doing. I actually do that quite a bit. Yeah, the bear. Woohoo! I told you with this trivia shit, I am on fire today. Not that was like a big trivia, but I'm not. I haven't watched the Jungle Book since what? I was a kid. Maybe when my kids were kids, but I don't think they ever really got into that. The Jungle Book, I mean. But yeah, I could do graphic audio. That'd be dope. Oh, but I'm sure they do have separate. I was saying, Keith, that I can do multiple because I do conversations like that by myself a lot. All right, what else? Well, we lost 3 people. I have to go feed her today, as a matter of fact. She was just fine the other day. They're getting really picky, so I've had to back off on feeding them. They're not wanting to eat the grass. They're just waiting for me to come out with the feed. I give them feed to supplement the diet, but they're getting really picky. So I've been backing off, making them eat grass, which pisses them off a little bit. Yeah. Hopefully the videos will still be on YouTube after they do the live stream because I know they've done it before. That way I can watch it because by 10 o'clock, I'm already in bed because I have to get up at 2:30 to go to work. But yeah, I would like to see that. Oh, that's because the purple dye was so expensive that regular little peons couldn't afford it. It's also how the powdered wig thing became in because people were making counterfeit powdered wigs, so they looked like they were upper society, even though they weren't. But that's why the purple was only for royalty. It was so expensive to make. All right, Keith, getting back on point. Giggity giggity. It's not a priority, Terry. Was that the correct answer, Keith? I mean, I know it was, but you didn't say anything back. All right, another set of commercials. Hey, and I will tell you that the word that people say stands for fornication under command of the king or under compliments of the king. That's not true at all. Not even kind of, sort of. It sounds like a neat story, but it's not true. So that word is not an acronym. It is actually the word. Oh, wow. Damn. Oh, I know, Keith. Imagine how I do shit. I have to sit here and do it on the fly, like when y'all are watching me. That one time Brandy asked me a question, the LA Guns question, and I could only think of one song. Yeah, that on the fly stuff is not so easy. Your only assignment is changing. Does that say pants or spots? Oh, spots. For some reason, spots wasn't coming in very clear. So I was like, that don't really make sense. But yeah, changing spots, that makes sense. Yeah, that would suck if you can't have your computer and AC on at the same time. But sometimes I shut my vent in here. I'm going to get soundproofing and put over my up. Just so you know, this is not the actual side, but it's opposite. I'm going to put soundproofing over my windows, which will help hopefully block off some of the heat. Van Halen lied to you? Oh, yes. Well, for them, they said for unlawful carnal knowledge. That was just their slick way of doing that. But yeah, that none of the stories you hear about that word being an acronym is true. And it was first used, I think it was in the 14th century. And I used it for what we use it for. I read court documents where they use that word not to say. Some of it's for a. I think that would be a trigger word for YouTube, so I can't say that word. So I'll say the court case I read was for animal loving from a human, and they used that word, saying that the guy had done this to his cow, and witnesses had seen him. I have not seen that, Mark. Due to the way Baby Metal's fans acted on the last reaction I did to them. They have not been a priority. It's not just, I understand people getting pissed off because I didn't act the way they wanted me to, but I had a guy, Keith, is not considered a dirty word, but it's a topic that I'm not allowed to talk about. Because we were talking about something that happened during, I'm going to word it this way, WW2, an event that a lot of people say didn't happen when actually it did happen. The last time we discussed that on my live stream, I lost my ad suitability. So I'm being super cautious with what trigger words I use. Beauty and the ality. So drop off beauty and the. Don't talk about. Pissed off when I saw was insinuating. Yeah, I'll watch it for my own. I can let you know, Mark. I can do that. It wasn't the people that got pissed off. I get that. That happens all the time. But there was somebody saying that they thought that I was just saying it to be whatever. Because, oh, once upon a time you loved them. Once upon a time they were really good. It was new, but now it's kind of not. So he was so upset and wanting me to justify why I responded the way I did. Well, I mean, if you watch the reaction, it was a double shot of live videos, and they were both very lackluster for me. They were not like they normally are. And one guy was like, you sitting there not even smiling or head bobbing or just stone-faced or some stupid shit like that. Like I'm not allowed to have my opinion. Like I have to ask y'all, hey, what should I think about this? But yeah, I'll watch it on my own and let you know, Mark. Yeah, I don't care about the people that get mad and say, oh, I don't get mad about that. I do think it's odd when somebody can't imagine that somebody thinks something differently than they do, and they want you to justify it. You explain to me now in great details. And yes, I have had that. Not exactly that way. I kind of paraphrased it, but they did want to know. And they put in all upper caps. All details are very detailed. Okay, this is a free thing. Oh, the membership thing that they were offering me to do. I think if I do that, I got to do some more research. If I do a membership thing, that doesn't require everybody. But if I do this membership thing, I got to make sure that I can do uncensored videos in it because it's for members only. It's not open to the general public. But they gave us a new thing. Keith, I think that's an edit because Mr. Rogers was a minister and he wasn't that kind of a guy. They see, Mark, you totally understand. I still like the old stuff that I still liked. There are several bands that have changed. I'm the same way. They just go in a different direction. I'm like, more power to you. But Keith, I think edited black and white one because black and white's easier to edit than color. But I don't think that's a real one, buddy. Because and also Mr. Rogers was not a sniper. He was not covered in tattoos. Those are rumors. It's like, oh, that makes an interesting story, but he wasn't any of those. That water's good. Ice cold water. I know you're supposed to drink room temperature water. I can't drink room temperature water, but I love ice water. Now, one thing I will say that I can't believe I'm swaying on this. but I'm starting to wonder if the moon landing was actually faked. Because more and more evidence, I'm not talking about the conspiracy theorists, but there's more and more evidence coming out, logical evidence from intelligent people. That's going to kind of piss me off. Okay, Mark, I just did 2 reactions yesterday, Bright Ear and The Warning, and both of those were really good songs. Brandy can tell you he liked them too. I'm trying to think here. Let me pull up my. I won't be able to see your comments for just a second. I got to pull up my channel. Let me look. So y'all still be able to hear me. I just can't see what you're saying. All right. Content. The one I didn't really care for that one. That one. I've had 2 warning songs in a row. There's an upcoming artist that he calls me Grandpa. We've been friends since way back when he first started. His name's Dobble. I liked the last song I reacted to from him called On My Knees. Big X, The Plug. I like that, but I like that song because he sampled. I mean, I like the way he did it, but he sampled Let It Whip by the Dax Band. And I liked that song when I was a kid, so that triggered that kind of memory. Liliac's song Delusion. I really liked that song. Whiskey Dust, Sweetie Pie. I like that. Ace Monroe Band. I've been digging. I dig most of the songs I've reacted to from them. They're a really good up and coming rock band. They're not like a metal band. Late 70s, early 80s. I really like them. They're not getting a lot of traction on my channel, but I keep reacting to them because I like them that much. Okay, I do it. Whoa. Yes, Bright Ear is really good. Mark, for the record, and I usually clarify this at all of my reactions to them, I am not a fan of The Warning either. I'm liking more of their music now. Their writing has advanced to become better, and their sound is better. So if you're going to watch the Bright Ear one, watch that. Even if you only watch a few seconds of it to see if you agree. Watch that. I released both of them yesterday. Watch it. Give it a chance. I am not a fan of theirs either. I stress that all the time. That pisses their fans off. But the reason I stress that when I'm not a fan of a band is so you know it's getting an honest reaction. I'm not like Baby Metal fans, Bandmate fans, The Warning, Liliac. People that get pissed off. I'll have to check that out. I like them. Yeah, now, granted, their cover of Metallica's Enter Sandman, not the original one, their remake of it that Metallica requested, that's phenomenal. But their music is getting better. So their writing, not just musically, lyrically, is advancing and getting better. I'm not saying you'll love them, but it's noticeably better. My last 2 or 3 reactions to them have been very positive because the music is advancing. So very impressed with what's coming off the new album so far. But like you, I am not a fan, especially because of their asshole fans that get upset when I say something that they don't believe or agree with. I was very surprised at the Metallica cover of the Elton John song "Funeral for a Friend." That was really good. They did a really good job. You would not like that because it's rap. Yeah, that's about a month's worth, a little over a month's worth of reactions that I just went through with stuff. This band called Freeze the Fall, they're a young upcoming band. I really like them. The last song that I reacted to from them, I like the song, but there was a choice that was made on her vocals. She doesn't need this, but they used they used too much effects on it, and I didn't like the way it sounded. I said that, the band saw it. They always appreciate my honesty. They watch all my reactions. I hated to have to say that, but I'm not gonna lie to anybody and go, "Oh, it's great," if I don't think it's great. So, I was honest. They actually thanked me for my honesty and my support. They're another band I'll continue to support. There's a band called Gunshine. I really like them. I actually did a video of with 3 bands, Gunshine, that band I just said, the Ace Monroe Band, and is it Bleeding Heart or something Heart? I really like them. They have an interesting story about the way they became a band. Because if I remember correctly, they're 3 guitar players, and they had to make a choice of who was gonna be bassist and who was gonna be drummer and who was gonna sing. Uh, but I really like them as well. None of those 3 bands get good traction on my channel, or 4 bands. The Freeze Fall doesn't get good traction either. But I think they're good bands. But they're all of those are rock bands. They're not metal bands. So if you're a metal only kind of guy, because I know a lot of people like that. If it's not like they won't listen to it. But just, I think it's dumb. That's like going to a buffet that has everything you can imagine and only eating the French fries. I want to hear all music. I don't mean I love all music, but I want to hear all music. Oh man, it's that time. I thought I was going to make it all the way through this video without having to do this or this live stream. Even with the air conditioner going, this heat kills my sinuses. Ugh. Oh, y'all don't even know I'm back yet. I'm back. I've been back. Here I come. Now y'all see me back. All right. We got 33 minutes left, fellas. Let's get on the conversation. Mark, it really is. The Japanese, oh, shit. A Hagane reaction, some people may not like it, but that'll be released right after this. But yeah, the Japanese are so consistent and there's so much new stuff coming out. It's really hard to keep up with them. And unfortunately, with all these people that are subscribed to my channel, they only want to watch certain bands. I can't stand that. Watch something new, especially when it comes to the Japanese bands. It's hard to keep up with them. Not just because there's so many, but because they're so damn good. You know, there's a lot of American bands where they'll pop up and you go, I don't need to do that. I know that name. I like jazz as well. Trying to think. And I think I just recently had it pop up on my home screen. Yeah, I've reacted to a couple of, I guess what I call Viking bands. There's a band I was reacting to for a while that does all those war songs, Sabaton. They were doing great for a while, and all of a sudden, they weren't. But yeah, some of that Viking metal stuff is really good. And actually, like the symphonic metal. There's a few bands I was reacting to for a while. When I was reacting to Nightwish, there was naturally some crossover fans were going, "Hey, suggest these other bands," and I like the other bands better. What's that one called? Um, I can't think of the name. It has a female. She's part of the Jazz Avengers. I've never heard the Jazz Avengers, so I don't know that that's where. But I know Miku. What is it, Yanzawa? Yanzawa. I want to say that just popped up on my homepage. There's some interesting stuff that goes on with jazz. I'm sorry, I'm stuck trying to remember the name of that band. I can see the band. They have a female singer. I know that narrows it way down. Damn it, what are they called? Their sound, for lack of a better way to describe it. Yeah, I haven't heard anything new for a while either, Brandy. I don't know if they're still. I don't know what's going on. That band, I'm trying to remember, they sound kind of like Nightwish. It's along that style, but I think they're better. I cannot think of the name of that damn band. I can see them. Hey, Cheese, what's up? Did they really? I like this. I like Saxon. Savannah, say hi to Mark. Don't be rude. No, not you, Charlie. I cannot think of the name of the damn band. And I didn't think I was going to react to them very much because one of their videos had a bunch of shit dancers going on in the background, and I thought it was distracting from the music, and people were just got all up in arms about that. How dare me have my own opinion? That's weird. It must be nice getting rain. We're not getting rain. Well, the band I'm talking about, I want to say it was like Ribbon Dancers or some silly shit like that. Not that Ribbon Dance is silly, but no, I like Ginger too, but it wasn't Ginger. Oh, it's going to bug the piss out of me. I do like Ginger. I haven't reacted to them in a while either. Hang on, I'll see if I can find it real quick. I want to say it was like, I want to say the name's kind of Irish sounding. Just so you know, I can't see your comments right this second. I'll have to click back and forth. Man, it's been a while. Oh, Mark, I also like East of Eden. And I like, it's written 1OK Rock, but it's pronounced 1 o'clock. I really like them a lot. Girish and the Chronicles, I like them. They don't get a lot of traction on my channel. Man, I'm probably gonna have to go back. It's been a whole second since I reacted to that band. No, it was not Within Temptation. Damn, y'all are lucky, man. I think we've already had our rainy season. All the grass is starting to turn brown. Man, I'm gonna have to go back months to find that stuff. I almost cussed again. Bad cussing, not little cussing. Come on. I like Monoskin. The band I was trying to think of earlier was called Lost Hearts. I really like Lost Hearts as well. Watch me spend all this time looking for the band and nobody's going to give a shit. Or everybody will hate the band. They're like, you took all that time? I hate that band. I tell you what. But yeah, Brandy, I do like Ginger. Oh, I like Velveteen Queen too. Nobody likes them. I mean, nobody on my channel likes them. All right, I think I'm getting close to finding that band. Oh, that's sure not the band. I'm having to click back and forth to see if y'all are making comments. Nope, that's not it either. I want to say it sounds like it would be an Irish thing. What are you doing, phone? Um, Not Dolly Parton. It's got to be farther back than that. Um, I liked Spirit Box. Nobody seemed to care about them either, so that's why I don't react to them anymore. Um, I liked Kim Dracula for a while, but everything he's putting out now is I'm not liking. Man, come on. It's been a while since I reacted to this band. Um, nope, not them either. Hey, another commercial's fixing to pop up. Enjoy. Rub it on you. I like Mammoth. Very few people will look at it, watch it when I do it, but I like Mammoth. Let's see. I got to be getting close. Um, Got to be getting close. The hell was that? Baby Metal, Dax. Um, Click, see what y'all are saying. Nope, that's not it either. I wonder how many people are dropping in and go, what the hell are they doing? Watching this guy read? um, okay, I gotta be close because there's some Nightwish reactions. Uh, or maybe not. Maybe I'm not getting close. Maybe it's just my imagination or wishful thinking. You know, it's rough when you have as many reactions done as I do to just kind of jump back. Let's see. What are y'all saying now? Yep, Mammoth, I agree. And I really like the fact that he didn't write on his daddy. He's got his own style and he can play like his dad. But instead of doing that, taking the easy way, he's carved his own way. I really respect that. All right, I got to be getting close. All right, I actually got to put my glasses on. Well, since I have not been wearing my glasses this whole time, put my glasses on didn't really help. Kind of made things worse. Good God. Y'all realize how many reactions I've done? I can tell you right away 1,072. Oh, speaking of bands we haven't heard from, um, I like Unleash the Archers, but that's not who I was thinking of. Nope, not them either. I have not heard anything from Voice of Prot in a long time. I'm wondering if something happened to them. There for a while, they're putting out new stuff, and all of a sudden, I have not heard anything from them. And what the hell? I gotta be getting close. I'm back into the area where I'm back in 2022 right now. Man, I don't know why it's bothering me so much that I cannot think of the name of that damn band. What the hell? My phone keeps trying to turn off on me. Oh. Oh shit, it's frozen. Can y'all see me? That's why. Oh wow. Am I frozen for y'all? Because I was frozen on my phone. I was frozen. Oh, definitely not U2. I hate U2. I like a few of their songs, but I hate U2. I think I'm getting close. Okay. Yeah, Mom, my phone was frozen for whatever reason. I didn't even, it took me a while to notice because it kept turning off, but the video was frozen, so it was inactive. That's why it was trying to turn off. Good Lord. Um, man. Oh, that was a great reaction when I reacted to Radiohead and their fans lost their damn mind. Okay, cool. I guess I must have accidentally hit pause on my phone. Um, I'm spending all this time and y'all weren't even going to give a shit. uh, Weird. All the trivia stuff we were doing earlier, and I knew all the answers, and I can't think of the name of this damn band. I haven't heard anything from D Drive in a while. I like D Drive. I like Lonesome Blue. I haven't heard anything from them in a while. Malvada is a South American band. I haven't heard anything from them in a while. Epica. Epica. Epica is the band that I was trying to think of. Man, I knew the "K" part, but the band is called Epica. Oh no, I have AT&T. The only time I have not been with AT&T the entire time we've had cell phones was when Singular bought AT&T out, and then AT&T got themselves back from Singular. But yeah, the band's called Epica. I have a reaction where she actually sung with Flora Jensen from Nightwish, and that was a fantastic performance. Yeah, the band is called Epica, Epica. That's the band I was trying to think of. I think they're better than Nightwish, but I haven't interacted with them in a long time. I haven't heard anything from them in a long time. What's really going to be sad is if any of y'all look them up and you go, I hate that band. Why the hell did you put us through that? Yes, now back to our regularly scheduled program. Yeah, I only had to go back 2 years to find it. Yeah, I've got 1,072 reactions. That's why I think it's hilarious when I still have people occasionally try to tell me how to do this. I'm not saying I do it right, but this is how I do it. I've made some changes, not usually fan suggested changes. I've had people come and tell me how to do this. They have zero content. They just have a YouTube channel so they can make comments and shit. But they don't have any content, and they will come tell me how to do this and then get mad at me. I'm just trying to help you. Okay. But I didn't ask you for that. This isn't build a channel. You guys are different. I listen to you guys. Do I have a knife close? I have I have several things near me that could be considered weapons. Is that a good enough answer? Oh, you've heard of them? Cool. um, I'll just say I have weapons within reach. There's only 2 places in the house that I don't have weapons within arm's reach. One of them, Savannah's room. Oh, I'm sorry, 3. And neither one of the bathrooms. But I have some in some bizarre places. If I needed them, it was the price of one that I pulled one out of that spot. I actually have one in the kitchen that was a souvenir. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't have an actual knife by me, but I do have something that would suffice as a weapon. However, like 10 steps from where I'm at, right outside where the kitchen is, I have a bayonet that someone brought me from Iraq. They said that the soldier didn't need it anymore, so it was donated to me. But I I do not have a knife near me, Keith. But I promise you I will be okay if needed. All right, we got 13 minutes. What are we going to talk about now? That is correct, Brandy. That is absolutely correct. I've been there, Mark. Been there, done that, my friend. There was there was a hot minute where the only way I was making bills was selling off everything I could, and a lot of shit I didn't want to sell. But I did. Because you got to do what you got to do to survive. So I have been learning some new takedown moves. I'm really looking forward to trying them on someone. That's a good thing to have, Mark. I mean, it's really not so great for close up, but it is a really good thing to have. Doesn't make a whole lot of noise. Makes it much easier. Plus, that's not discharging a firearm within the city limits, which is illegal under most circumstances, but not all. Like in the great state of Texas. Come into my home uninvited, approach me at night. Got to be dark. Then it's fair and game on. See, that's what I like about y'all. When y'all show up, we have the best conversations. Wow, that delay is way bad. I'm looking at what y'all are seeing. Well, at least that's what's on my phone. I'm still scrolling through videos. Hopefully, I'm not still scrolling through videos what y'all are actually seeing. No, because y'all are responding quicker. Huh, why is my phone so damn far behind? I use my phone as a monitor so I can see what y'all are saying. It helps me see how the lag is. But y'all are responding to me, so it can't be that far behind. Kind of pissing me off. Abigail? if I'm not mistaken, it's already sold out again. They had to change venues. Let me take a picture of that, Brandy. I like vampire movies. I do not like the Twilight movies. That's not vampires to me. I like real vampires that you're scared of. But I think they've already sold out again because they were going to be at the House of Blues and it sold out really quick and they moved to a bigger venue. But I think that one sold out. Because naturally, I think they're better than Bandmate, and Bandmate sold out really quick. Really quick. So, yeah, I'm still jealous of Brandy and Gary getting to see them. Man, I cannot watch this on my phone anymore. That thing is so far behind. Good God. And y'all are responding to me, so I know you're seeing it quicker than what it's showing on my phone. Oh, Brandy, I would have never even thought that. That thought never even crossed my mind. We're good, brother. I always tell you, y'all are like real life friends. I would be friendly with any of y'all. I would hang out with y'all in real life. Yeah, Keith, when we were in Germany, I carried switchblades because they were easy to get. Just go into certain shops and buy them. For a long time, I carried butterfly knife, but butterfly knives really are not practical. But I just like, and what made me think about butterfly knives is I just saw a guy walking down the street the other day twirling one around. I was like, oh, I remember when I was 17. We got 7 minutes, fellas. Oh. So as soon as this ends, my Hagane reaction, I'm going to upload it and y'all get to see it. And then tomorrow will be Atlantic Rhythm Section and Bandmade. Because I have to feed the cows. We got 4th of July stuff to do. So I won't have time to edit and upload the other 2 videos. So you got that to look forward to. Well, that's not bad, Brandy. Not bad at all. They did have 2 Mrs. Kravitzes. I don't know the story behind that, but they did switch Mrs. Kravitz too. I guess they figure, well, hell, we pulled this one off. We can pretty much do whatever we want to do. It's got to upload, Brandy. I haven't uploaded. I just barely finished getting it edited before I came here, and I didn't want to have it uploading in the background because I didn't know what it would do. That is a fact, Mark. But Miyako is my favorite in the band. I mean, I know Midori's outstanding. They're phenomenal guitar players, but maybe it's because of her piano playing as well. But Miyako is my favorite. Yeah, there's not a bad member in that band. So, like I've always said, it's 5 superstars. They just happen to all be in the same band. Lenny had 2 moms. Lenny who? Oh, Lenny Kravitz. I've been watching Paul Lynde videos on TikTok. He was like the best member of the Hollywood Squares. I've always liked him. And that ain't bad, Mark. You know how Lenny Kravitz's mom got her role on the Jeffersons? Because back then that was pretty out there to be in a mixed relationship. When she went in for her audition and they told her what the role was, she pulled a picture of her and her husband out of her wallet and she got hired on the spot. No, that's Lemmy, Mark. Lemmy is from Motorhead. He was talking about Lenny Kravitz because Keith asked if I knew that there was 2 Mrs. Kravitzes on Bewitched. Get it? Lenny Kravitz, Mrs. Kravitz. I don't think Lenny Kravitz could have handled Motorhead. I don't think Motorhead would have been Motorhead. I'm not dumping on him. Yeah, Triumph was pretty good too. But Paul Lynde, everything about him. There's an old movie. The very first, I think it's the very first movie Arnold Schwarzenegger did. It's called The Villain. It has Kirk Douglas, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Paul Lynde, and I can't think of her name. Redheaded chick. She played in Grumpy Old Men as the love interest. I can't think of her name. Hey, we can all relate, Mark. Why can't I think of that woman's name? I can see her face. But anyways, the movie's called The Villain. Old shitty movie. Arnold Schwarzenegger played a guy named Handsome Stranger. He dressed like the lone stranger, and he had 2 7-shot 6-shooters. Kirk Douglas was the villain. Paul Lynde played an Indian chief named Nervous Elk. I love that movie. Most of my friends don't understand why I love it, but I love it. It's just a shitty comedy Western. And I'm going to talk for just about another minute so that somebody's the lucky winner and gets to see the commercial. I can't believe they give me the option to skip the ads. Why would I do that? I'm not skipping ads. And Margaret, thank you. Yeah, I love The Villain. I had a special order it. I have it on DVD. Or wait, was it on VHS? Is that how long ago it was? I think I have it on DVD, but I had a special order it. But anyways, guys, this has been fantastic. I got worried because for the first 17 minutes, there were just people watching me. Nobody was talking. But the cavalry rode in. It was a great time. Oh, all right. I'll cut this penny into whatever it is, and I'll send you your money back. I think I found another splinter in my damn arm. Oh, you probably didn't see an ad mark because they sent them to randomly. Keith got to see 2 of them earlier. So maybe he watched your commercial. Anyways, guys, I got to go. I appreciate you so much. I'll be back next Thursday to do it again. Same Bob time, same Bob channel. Y'all be safe. Peace. Well, they've changed this.